Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Gift of the Gods gaming channel. I am the Prophet God. One great thing about starting this channel is that I'm really free to do almost whatever I want. And what I want to do is almost like a review type forum where I'm going to be reviewing my shows, my TV shows, and not really critically or into too much depth because I watch a lot of TV and it's not easy for me to be critical like most professional critics are. I can't delve into a series or a show and know everyone's names and all that stuff, especially a show like Game of Thrones, which is what we're here to talk about today. So bear with me. This is the first review video. I'm sure that I will either get better at these or worse, or that I'll stay the same. I don't know. It doesn't really much matter to me. This series is just about me talking about a TV show, and if you happen to be watching the same TV show, I'd love to talk to you about it. We can discuss these things down below while we watch Chivalry, Medieval War. Let's get into it though. Game of Thrones, Season 5 or Season 6? I see, this is, damn it, the first goddamn fact. The first fact, and we've already messed it up. I don't know what season we're on, but it's the first, it's the first episode. Is labeled the Red Woman. Quick disclaimer, I've always been pro Lannister. I've never really liked the Starks. I mean, lions are just cooler than wolves. They are. The Starks are very boring. I was very happy that they died, almost every single one of them that have died already up to this point. I really enjoyed every little piece of that, except for Jon Snow. And the only reason I didn't like Jon Snow dying last season was because he was tied to his wildling girlfriend, and I really loved her, and I can't believe that I forgot her name. It'll probably come up in the middle of the video. It'll be like an aha moment, but I really, really loved that actor, and that actress, excuse me. I love that part of Jon Snow. So let's talk about Jon Snow. That's what they start out with. They just start out with Jon Snow, and this is a funny thing I'm realizing. I'm like, man, these characters. I mean, look at this almost all-star team that Jon Snow's got behind him. Jon Snow, right? He was the bastard. He was like the main character, almost, of seasons 2 through 4, and 5, probably, depending on what season this is. I'm pretty sure this is season 6. So Jon Snow was pretty much the main character since his father's death in season 1. Alright, so he's like the main good guy. He's got the Night's Watch behind him, who are like good oath warriors, and he's got the snowmen, who I call them the snowmen. They're the loyal crows that are loyal to Jon Snow and not to the Watch. So there's them. He's got the wildlings, who were badasses. Man, oh my god, the wildlings were cool. I really, really loved, like I said, I loved Jon Snow's girlfriend. You know nothing, Jon Snow. I loved her. Oh my god, she was amazing. She was pretty too. Melisandre, I guess, is going to be on Jon Snow's team, and Davos, Sir Davos, is going to be on his team as well. And I'm still like cheering for Stannis Baratheon to somehow be alive. He was my king from the get-go. I like the Lannisters and all, but I knew that because they're the bad guys of the series, and they were in power at the beginning of the series, that they probably didn't have very much longer left to go. So I did like Stannis Baratheon. He's probably the character in the show that was most like myself. So, I mean, look at that team behind Jon Snow. Night's Watch, Davos, Wildlings, Snowmen, Melisandre. I'm sure Gendry will come back up sometime. Who knows when. What if they meet up with Brienne and Sansa, and then Bran comes back with his, what are they called, wards or whatever, where he's able to see through the birds' sight? Man, I mean, what a powerhouse group. And then on the other side, like, look who's, like, going on to the evil side, right? Or not really evil, but the eastern side. We've got Daenerys Targaryen, Tyrion, Varys, you know. I'm not cheering for Daenerys. I really don't like her, but her team, man, Ser Jorah Mormont, I like him. They're all great people. Ramsay and Roose, awesome villains. I'm a big villain guy. I love villains. You're going to come to find this out about me tomorrow. We're going to have a review of Gotham on this channel. We're going to be watching some Gotham. Hopefully there's a new episode. I think there is, But if there's not, then you'll know why there wasn't. But I do hope there's a new episode of Gotham tomorrow, because that's the one I'm going to review for Mondays for sure. Let's talk about Ramsey and Roos. They're awesome villains, man. They're awesome villains. How can you have a villain so good in Ramsey Bolton that he shows you that he's got a heart, right? And then he shows you, yeah, but I can drop that dead corpse because it's good meat and you need to feed the pooches. I love that. It reminds me of the Joker almost from The Dark Knight. Cersei Lannister, amazing. I love Cersei. Even though I hate Cersei, everyone hates Cersei. I kind of hate Cersei because she's so rude to Jaime. But man, Cersei's acting is superb. She deserves so many awards for her role. Jaime Lannister is my favorite character as of right now, ever since Bronn hasn't really been a character, and, you know, ever since Jon Snow's girlfriend went away. He's my new favorite character. I really, really hope he doesn't die. The Tyrells. Last season, my favorite scene was the Walk of Shame. Man, that was an amazing scene. And again, that probably deserves a lot more credit than it got. I really do hope that they get an Emmy or something for that. I don't know if they did. Someone should correct me down below. Now let's talk about Daenerys a little bit. I'm not cheering for her. I don't like her. I don't want to see her win. But she's got dragons, man. And even the dragons I'm not impressed with. I'm just kind of like, eh. I mean, the best part of Daenerys, and this was the scene of the night for me, this was my favorite scene, was when she's captured by the Khal. And the Khal is sitting there and he's like, oh, the best thing is seeing a woman naked for the first time. And then his two lieutenants are like, no, enslaving people, that is the best thing ever. And so they go off and they rattle these things off, and then he just goes, okay, enough. Seeing a woman naked for the first time is at least in the top 5. That's so amazing. That's so good. I love that. That was a great scene. So hilarious that you never see in TV shows anymore. And I love that. My favorite part of the whole show tonight, though, was a part that everyone's really going crazy about, and that's the Sand Serpents killing off the Dorne characters. The big black Guan Yu mofo, he died. Whoa. I did not expect that. I did expect the wheelchair prince guy to die, but I didn't expect anything else. The Sand Serpents are my new crush. You know, Jon Snow's girlfriend's gone. I need to find someone new. Why not take the 4 Sand Serpents? They're lovely, lovely women, and I hope they win, because that's my type of funny, man. Alright, well, this has been my first review. I wanted to talk about it. I want to thank you for letting me talk about it. We've been playing Chivalry Medieval Warfare. Tomorrow we're going to be having a review about Gotham, which is another TV show I love, even though many people are criticizing it and don't like it too much. I think it's really picked up and you should give it a chance. Other than that, I want to thank you for listening. If you could slap a like, that'd be amazing. If you could subscribe for more reviews and or GM modes and or WWE Punisher type stuff and or Halo gameplays, man, I do it all. I'm like a 5-trick pony, you know? I'm one ride for 5 tricks. That's... damn it. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. Anyway, Prophet God. GG.